Hello, everyone, and welcome to Talking Solutions by Conscious Minds. Today, we have our guest, Binafsha discussing about her foundation, Love Life, which is for animals, and how we can connect with animals more efficiently and relate to them. She will be also talking about the cycle of karma and how it benefits even us humans while helping animals.
Of Love Life Foundation. And at the foundation, basically, we get the opportunity. I would use the word opportunity to help and heal animals, abused animals, basically. We don't really look after, if you just see a stray on the road, we don't really look after those animals. It's more for animals that are abused, like hit and run cases that are left to die. So we are more into all that. And they are so badly, you can say, they are like completely handicapped at the end of it because of the hit and run. So then there is no way that we can leave them again on the streets. So then they stay with us at the farm. And yeah, they have a good life. They may not have all their four legs, but they still have a very good life. They are very happy. They are playing. Like many times, my own brother would say, like, that, oh, he has only two legs. Like, like, why don't you put him to sleep? Because it's easy to put animals to sleep. But when you see them, even with their two legs, they are so happy. I mean, they're doing everything that we do or a four-leg dog would do. So then why put him to sleep? Like he's happy till the end of his life, and that's what we do at the farm basically. So yeah.
So, Binafsha, how did this journey begin? How did you come to this?
So basically, since childhood, I should say, I always had this when people said, like, what do you want to be or what is your ambition? I never had any ambition of like making it big or working for some corporate or doing any job. Nothing. I didn't have that in my mind. My only thing was, I want a farm with many dogs. That's all that was always on my mind since childhood. And luckily, during COVID, I happened to meet my other co founder, Nanda. And she was doing this since 2018. She left all her corporate job, everything. She bought a farm and she started rescuing animals and all that. And then she started running out of funds. So she had to sell her land. She kept selling land after land. And that's how I happened to meet her because I happened to go and see her land for purchase. And then when I saw her work and her honesty and everything. And I was like, wow, this is my childhood dream. It's like she was like a blessing. Like I'd even forgotten about that dream. Like, what I used to tell people, I'd like it had just like ठीक है बचपन में I used to say that, but then it just with time, how it is, you get in the rat race, you get
Yeah.
into friends and traveling and all that life, and then she again came into my life, and then I started helping her, and my whole motive was to help her because I knew what she is doing is what I want to do. So I started helping her, and then yes, and then animals kept increasing. So last year in February 2025, I decided to start the NGO, hoping that we could register for CSR. But after the whole NGO thing happened and all that, we got to know that you have to be 3 years old on paper to
Right.
register
Yeah.
in the CSR. So I didn't know that initially. So, anyways, we are already 1.5 year old now. Another 1.5 years, and then once the CSR happens, because right now we have limited animals because of our limited resources, right? So I want like to reach more animals to do more. So that will happen only if we have a community, not only if two people are doing it.
That's
Even
true.
small donations or like whatever, it really helps, So yes, so CSR is my main actually thing that एक बार वो हो जाए ना. So I'm hoping that companies will help us and like we can do it on a big scale where we are able to help more animals. That's my whole thing in life. That's
That's
all I want to
lovely.
do in life. I always tell the universe, like, just give me money so that I'm able to help more and more animals. And, like, that's my
Yeah,
deal with the universe. Like, you give me money and I do what I'm here for. I believe I'm here just to, help
yeah.
those who can't help themselves. That's it.
So money is definitely an energy, and even support in different ways. This actually fuels mindful entrepreneurs and initiators into such goodness. And I'm glad that we connected on whichever platform, but I'm so glad we connected and we have you here today for it. And I think by your story, I feel like this is sisterhood at its peak, you know,
Yeah.
finding a fellow sister and um, completely purposefully grounding your actions with supporting the people, the ones who don't have a voice. I think that
Yeah.
is a very big impact that you're doing on your end. So hats off to you, and I hope that this, keeps continuing and keeps blossoming in the future. So the first
Fine.
thing let's discuss today about is the problem. What is the problem right now? Meaning, what is the core issue that we need to come to being friends with? Like, what is the core issue that people have with animals?
I somehow feel, Manvi, that people are more inclined towards helping humans because many times when I've approached people, they have this thing that no, we want to empower women or children, which is fair enough. At the
Yeah.
end of it, it is compassion, whether you do it for a human or an animal. Fair enough. But then, I mean, animals are also souls. I mean, they are also souls, just like humans. So why don't we just look at like that you're helping a soul? It's not. It may be in the form of an animal, a dog, a cat, a human, a child. I don't differentiate honestly so much like that. I just feel that you want to help anyone. Like, why do people have this question? Why animals? Why not women? I mean, like, and honestly speaking, animals are like, like humans, we have so much of transactional. Our relation is transactional. Expectations hote hai. Like, if you help someone, then you will feel, na, oh, if the person is not like, बाद में बदल गया, then you'll be like, I helped him, but ऐसा और वैसा. So like in animals वैसा होता नहीं है. There's no transaction. The dog doesn't care what religion you are, how much money you have, how you look. Like the dog just loves you, or any animal for that matter. And when we help the injured animal also, all you see in the eyes is hope that someone will help that soul. There's no anger. Like if you have hit and run over a dog, he has no anger. You don't see any anger in his eyes. You only see that hope that just help me or save me, or like. So yeah, that's it.
That's really beautiful. Oh my God. So you must be having a lot of hit and run cases coming to your place, right?
Yes, man. We only mainly it's hit and run cases. In fact, even cows for that matter, it's so sad कि बोलते हैं गौ माता in our country, but then you will be surprised that so many people leave the cows in jungles, in forest. We have rescued so many cows. Like we have a cow also at the farm. She entered some farmer's farm and she started eating his crops and all that. And so he beat her so badly that we had to amputate one of her legs. So she is a three-legged cow. But I mean, like, गौ माता के नाम पे भी honestly कितना like होता है, like like people just leave them to die once their milking is over. She's not able to milk or whatever. She's left to die, and then like you'll be surprised like there are like it's like so sad. I don't know what to say. I mean, like kaise aise log, and it's nothing to do with gaw mata. I mean, like any animal or anybody. Why do people just leave them? like कैसे ऐसे मन भी कैसे करता है कि किसी को हम लोग मतलब I believe this is God is sending you this opportunity. He has put you over there to test you, that what are you going to do now with this opportunity. We have come on this earth, I feel कि भाई कर्मा सुधारने के लिए ना, that's what we have come on this earth. But सब भूल गए, सब लोग पैसे के चक्कर में रैट रेस में everybody is just I want a better car, a better house, a better this, a better that. So yeah.
Being a vegan myself, I can relate to the pain that we feel, when I think essentially what you're saying is that we humans have a transactional relationship with animals, and that looks like a problem to us, that's a problem right now, what we are facing. So, how do you think this mindset from being transactional with animals to being friends with them or looking at them as souls with an opinion, with some feelings, so with a soul's essence, how do you think that can be changed or that can be developed?
I just feel that look at it as a soul. That's it. And you are doing your karma. Simple. If
Mhm.
people start really believing in karma, actually, people have forgotten why they've come on this earth. Simple. They've
Uh,
forgotten that we have two accounts. I have always believed in this. I learned it in Art of Living that we have two accounts. One is your bank account and one is your deeds account. सो सब लोग बैंक अकाउंट ही इतना भरने में पड़े हैं कि डीड्स को कौन देख रहा है. यू हैव टू फिल इन योर डीड्स का अकाउंट ऑल्सो, राइट? सो
hmm.
व्हेन दैट हैपेंस, ऑटोमेटिकली ह्यूमैनिटी आ ही जाएगा ना. ऑटोमेटिकली द वर्ल्ड विल बी अ बेटर प्लेस बिकॉज देन यू आर थिंकिंग ऑफ हाउ टू इम्प्रूव योर कर्मा, हाउ टू इम्प्रूव योर डीड्स. इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट पैसे कैसे कमाओ, पैसे कैसे कमाओ, उसके बदले सोचो कि मैं डीड्स कैसे मेरा अच्छा करूं या कर्मा कैसे सुधारूं. वो सोचेगी तो ऑटोमेटिकली द आई थिंक द वर्ल्ड विल बी सो लवली. लाइक it can be transactional because this is also transactional only. Now, if you go to see, you are
Yeah.
thinking of improving your deeds. That is why you're helping someone. So, this is also a transaction, but a beautiful transaction. Like if you just see this, if you're ever sad, go and feed a street dog who's hungry, or any poor person for that matter, or anything. When you do that act, that good act of kindness, your whole mood will change. You'll become so happy, like जो sadness था वो सब भूल जाएंगे. Your whole
Yeah.
mood will change, you'll become happier, and you'll feel कि यार मेरे problems कुछ भी नहीं है उसके problems के सामने. So sometimes we are
Hmm.
so into our own problems, our own life, that we've forgotten to look outside. So yeah.
That is true. I think we've become like very blindsided towards the other parts of karma and deeds, and we're just looking at what can I give to another person and get back from the other person. That looks like so. Have you had like a personal? Have you had personal experiences with karma and animals, like with
Um,
animals? Sorry,
I
sorry.
would say, no, that's okay. Karma, see, touchwood, I am happy. I mean, like, I have, from the time I started helping my co-founder Nanda, let me put it that way. When I started helping her, during COVID, after COVID times, I realized that every time I helped her, either my husband would make a promotion or he would get a better incentive. So I just kept thinking that the more I'm giving, the more I'm getting, the more I'm giving, the more I'm getting.
Wow, that's
Honestly,
lovely.
Yes, exactly. And that made me like, let me give more, let me give more, and let me see. And touch wood, he kept doing better in life. So I truly believe that either universe knew that my heart is like that I want to give, and that is why it kept giving me, or maybe it is a circle of karma. Ke, you give, you get. The more you give, the more you get. So I don't know, but life has been good. Life life has been very good, and I have been able to give. My whole thing is that I want to give, right?
Right.
Getting is one thing, but also that giving makes me happy more than getting it. I'm like, I'm able to give, like, I'm able to give, like, I can do so much more when I get. So yes, that is all, I think, karma only, right? I mean, like,
Yes. So it's like um, giving without expecting returns. That is something that's important.
yes, giving without. But then when you see that you are getting returns,
Yeah.
automatically there is,
Yeah.
we are humans at the end of the day, right? So
Right.
thoda
Right.
to hoga hi ke, like, then I started feeling the more I'm giving, the more I'm getting. Let me give more, let me, so it made me happy. It made me like believe in many other things like that. Yes, there is universe, or there is God, or like, there is this cycle of going round and round, like, so yes, and luckily I've been blessed with a good husband because he earns the money, right? It's
Right.
not me
Yeah.
who earns the money. He earns the money and he allows me to give it. So you see the connection. You see that universe made me marry him, I sometimes feel. And like, so that because it anybody else, I feel, that would say, I'm earning so much, why are you just giving all my money in donation?
Right.
Right? Or why are you doing so much? But no, he's like, he's more than happy. He's like, you are happy, the animals are happy, and it is a cycle. We should be doing this. So I believe that is also why God or the universe has kept us together, so that we both as a team, because I would not be able to do it alone. I'm not earning, it's he who's earning. So I mean, like, so it's all karma only at the end of the day, I feel. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, just noticing that is so profound.
Yeah.
It's a long way that you have, grown with him, with the work that you're doing. That's amazing. So, like, once people understand that there is a soul in there, because I've seen some kids also treat animals as if they are toys. All right. So now that we've discussed the problem of what is there, the solution here I feel is that once people start helping these animals, and then maybe they see the difference step by step in their lives. Do you think that could be the solution?
They could try it. I always tell people, I tell my friends also, like, so many of my friends have donated, and I always tell them that now, after this donation, just observe if there's anything nicer, anything better happening in your life, like,
Yeah.
So, yeah, they could try it for themselves. I mean, like, maybe
Right.
my thing might be different, but they could try it for themselves and see. I just feel that compassion rakho, simple, for this
Honestly,
world, for this
honestly, I
world.
do relate to what you're saying because my own pet is a rescue pet. And I think although he is a rescue pet, he has rescued me n number of times through
Yes,
so many
exactly.
situations in my life. And, until today, he's a 9-year-old cat, similar to
Yeah.
what our guest, one of our participants, also showed a white cat. It's very similar
Yeah.
to that cat.
Yeah, me too. I also rescued a cat last October. And I feel that she's been such a blessing in our lives. I mean, like, she makes us so happy. She's just got a home. Okay. She's got shelter. But the happiness that she gives us is like something else.
Lovely. So, how could a common man, a normal person living his 9 to 5 job, coming home back home, how would they, experience this with a very small step, maybe that they can take towards animals? The first step into initiating this.
See, Manvi, if even a common man, if he doesn't have a great salary, definitely he cannot bring a change because that's too little for him to bring a change. So then the next option is that you help people like us or any NGO for that matter. You help those places because they are doing what you want to do. Like if you
Right.
cannot afford it, it's this. But even this small, don't think that oh 100 मेरा 100 rupees काम नहीं आएगा या मेरा 500 rupees से क्या बदलाव आएगा. नहीं, आपके 100 और 500 से बहुत बदलाव आएंगे अगर आप जैसे हमको थोड़े और मिल जाए. Because it is all about a community, right? Like
Yeah.
one person cannot do it, definitely. So it is all about coming together as a community and doing it. So ऐसे थोड़े लोग भी ऐसे मिल जाए जो 500 अगर दे महीने का. Can you imagine the change? Like, like small acts, small donations make so much of a difference. I can't tell you. So yeah, ऐसा we should never think that oh नहीं मेरा 100 रुपया किसी के काम नहीं आएगा. बहुत काम आएगा अगर किसी और को इन्फ्लुएंस करते हो कि भाई चल तू भी 100 रुपया दे, चल तू भी 100 रुपया दे. ऐसे करके if we just make a community, that way we are also encouraging love, compassion, trying to help each other. So it will just be such a beautiful world.
So I think crowdfunding is something that you're suggesting that we do crowdfunding
Yes,
for this. Yeah,
yes, definitely.
makes sense. Yeah. All right. So that's lovely. I think that's a very simple thing that we can do because we have people like you who are working in this realm. That's why we have the privilege of, helping animals through you. So that's lovely. Thank you. And yeah, so I think that was the last question for the day, which is what would the ideal world look like? And I think you've answered that already because such crowdfunding and such initiations would only take us a long way and sustain these initiatives. That is the most important. Because I see a lot of initiatives really struggling to, uh, get that kind of empathy from people to understand the impact. And when you said that it is about karma and how it connects with us, that's when I'm like, okay, I'm very interested to cover this topic in Talking Solutions. And that is something you said it so fluently that showed that you have so much experience in that, an experience, a positive experience with working with animals. So thank you for getting that essence today to all of us. I think I'll open it up for question and answers. Are you okay with that, Binafsha?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So hello, we have 9 participants here today with us. I see Firdaus. I see. I'm going to call him Ui now with the cat. Oh, we have 10 participants. Sorry. Hello, meow. I'll just get him on the pin. Can we see the cat again?
We've named her Angel
Angel.
because
Can
she
we
just
see
came,
Angel?
she just came like an angel. She came crying to my doorstep. We live on the second floor, no lift in the building, and she came crying all the way on top. I'm like, who is this? And I'm like, okay, come in. You can stay with us.
Hello, Angel. Angel wants to fly away. Yeah. That's so pretty. Yes, getting you back on spotlight. Yeah. So, anybody has any questions, any suggestions, or any comments on this? How do you all think about animals? What is your take? Or has anybody experienced any uh, positive growth in their life after working with animals? Yes, Taruna, I see your hand raising up. Yes. Hi, Taruna. Can you unmute yourself? I will try to unmute you.
Yeah. Am
Yes.
I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So first of all, I would like to congratulate Binafsha for doing such a great job. It's really for a good cause, helping the animals which have no voice. They cannot beg, or they cannot express any emotions, the pain that they are going through. They cannot express anything. So helping them is really, really a great job that she's doing it. And I don't have any questions. I'm just commenting on this. So, I believe in charity, a lot of charity. So, every month I used to do. But then once I met Binnu, and she told me about her NGO. So I thought, instead of giving to the poor people, and these days you're not even sure that they are really poor, or they really are in need of money. They sometimes beg for money to drink. So I thought, instead of putting that money, to rather give it in Binnu's NGO. So I started doing this. It's a small charity monthly. So I started doing that for her, and it really gives me, peace of mind that I am helping her. Yeah. So good luck, Binnu.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think uh, having people like Binu work on this, I also called you Binu, sorry.
That's
Having them work on these things is giving us the opportunity to even, discuss this topic and awareness. So, um, just by existing and just by creating a foundation like that, you're already taking 10 steps ahead. So, yes,
thank
congratulations. And thank you, Taruna, for sharing this insight.
Yeah, most welcome.
Yes, we have, I think, a few more minutes left. Anybody else who wants to ask a question?
Manvi, I've written something I would like to share. Can I?
Yes,
Since nobody's asking any questions.
I see blessings put in the chat also. Yeah,
Should I start?
please go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Our greatness is not measured by what we own, it is measured by what we protect. Animals don't need us because they are less valuable. They need us because we are the ones with the power to help. Every time we save an animal, a little part of our own humanity is saved too. That's it.
Wow, that's beautiful. Loving it. Yeah. Would you all like to do a quick meditation on this? Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So, first of all, thank you, Binu, for helping us. I think I've made few notes on what we discussed, and let's do a short meditation with it. Okay. So, I would request everybody here to close your eyes, take a few deep breaths in, deep breath out, connect to the awareness that you have within, feel the essence of your soul. How does your essence feel? How does it look like? What does it look like? How does your spirit feel right now? Now imagine like there are so many billions of other beings on this earth that are having a similar essence. The one that feels, the one that heals, the one that's connected with everybody. Just like you have the essence of love, each and every being has that essence of love. Imagine a world where all animals are happy, all humans are happy. Let's imagine a world where we co-live with each other instead of having transactions with each other? How would that world look like? Today, what Binafsha mentioned was the bank and deeds account of our life. Let's have a quick check in with that. Let's bring our awareness to it. Bring your awareness to your bank and how it fills, and then bring your awareness to your deeds and how they fill. How helping others and loving others fills your deeds account, just like working in the world fills your bank account. Let's make sure they're balanced. The love that you have within you is outside in animals and beings. Let's imagine a quick heart to heart connection with all these animals and bless them. May all animals and all beings on this planet be blessed with peace, with safety, with love. May all human beings be blessed with more love so that we can help them. And with that, let's come back and try to do one deed to one animal this week. One deed. It could be as small as keeping a plate of water for them, or a plate of food, or just helping foundations like Binafsha's. Let's actively start actions with this awareness. And with that note, let's open our eyes with a big smile, imagining that lovely world. Thank you, Binafsha, for such lovely insights. I think I would never forget about the Bank of Deeds.
Thank you, Manavi, for the work that you also do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yes, yeah, I think we have questions in the chat. Can't speak as I'm traveling. Just want to say, love what you're doing, Binafsha ji. Yes. And can I get details about her organization? Yes, Binafsha, if you could share the details of your organization on our main Conscious Minds group, that would be
Yes.
great. Do share some pictures and videos if you have, because I think that would connect with a lot of people.
I will.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for joining in. And yes, Talking Solutions, we aim to cover more and more mindful initiators around the city. So, yes, attend this every Saturday. We have this in this afternoon, only just for an hour. And such beautiful speakers like Binafsha are coming in and discussing with us. Next week, we have Meera, who's going to be discussing about art and how intuitive wisdom connects with art. So, yes, we have many people joining in every week. Do be present, do check it out, and do ask your questions and be a part of this discussion. Thank you so much, everybody. I will just give you a quick introduction again. So, because the meeting recording started a bit later. Hello.
Yes, you're
Yeah.
audible.
Yes, I'll have to just do the thing again. Okay. No problem. So, yeah, we'll end the session now. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you, Binafsha.
Thank you, Manvi. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.
Yes.
Bye.